Olá, sou Nuno Betancourt.
And Gary from Extreme.
Wow, I'm a big fan of yours. And you're watching EOL News.
Saudades do rock. Does it mean that you missed being a band together?
We didn't know what the title of the record was going to be. We had no idea, until after. We always look for some lyric or look for some meaning on the album or something. And I was talking to Gary, and I just getting off the phone with a friend of mine in Portugal, and obviously growing up, speaking Portuguese, it was one of those things that it was always a very important word. It was something we used that was very different from other languages, saudades,
It's a very specific word in our
Specific.
language.
Well, there is no other, there's no other word for it in another language. It's only in this language that it has. There's a translation, but not an exact translation. So when I brought it up to Gary and the rest of the guys, it was the only thing that seemed to work with what we were feeling like.
What was the focal point, like when you decided that Extreme were really going to come back with a new record?
We couldn't pay our mortgage. Tô brincando. money. Não, pô, se era para o dinheiro, a gente já tinha feito isso já muito. But no, we talk about it like Extreme was the house, the home where we lived at. That was our home, and we had 11 years together. And when in every family, you fight like brothers, and you what do? You want to leave home for a while. You just want to go and travel and see the world. And in this case, it's music, so it's try different projects, different bands, different things, but then along the trip, you get to a point where you find yourself somewhere in the travels where you might have a bad experience, or eat some bad food, or get mugged, or in Guatemala or something, I don't know, while you're traveling. But then you realize, what, I think it's at that point, it's kind of a sign, it's a symbol of, I think it's time to go home.
Is this the first of many to come, the record?
We feel like we're a new band. So right now we did our first record in 13 years together, and we're going to play it. Yeah,
A próxima vez, agora, antes do próximo álbum, vai ser 13 anos, vai ser mais ou menos 10 ou 11 anos. So vamos voltar. Yeah, agora vai ser pouco mais rápido. We're going to come back again to Lisbon next year. And try to hit every place twice. Maybe come in for the festivals or something. But we want to come back and just keep touring. It's because we love doing records, but not that much. We love the touring aspect in the live album. The album is a little bit of a necessity for us.
How's the crowd's reaction so far to the new stuff?
It's been pretty overwhelming, actually. It's been great. We expect the older fans. We see a lot of the older fans, but what's surprising is the new generation of fans, these young kids, 20, even younger, being turned on to, Extreme One, and whether it's being turned on by Guitar Heroes with Play With Me, or just this whole YouTube generation that has been turned on by the videos and the music. We're like a new band to them. So, and we're, for us, we haven't played together in 13 years on this level, and being this consistent. And we feel the band's better than ever. We feel we're all better musicians. We're all better performers. We're all better singers. And it's been exciting. Let's talk
Do you feel like it's a return of the 90s hard rock? Is that what you're bringing back with this record?
We never think about those things, you know. We're always very selfish, you know, and when we go when we go to do a record, it's like we don't think about let's sound like the old stuff, or let's sound like the 90s, or let's try to be cool today, or be current, or even do something new. We just go into a room, we write. I mean, when you hear an Extreme record, you have to know that, because when More Than Words came out, it wasn't cool. When it came out, there was no acoustic music, there was no MTV Unplugged, nobody was doing any of that. The label even said, we can't put this out. Where are we going to put this? We're on the radio. Where are we going to do it? And even now, when you listen to an Extreme record, you listen to songs like Take Us Alive, you know, that, I mean, why should that be cool? There's nothing cool really about that today. It doesn't sound like a lot of bands. So we always just do what we do, and that's Extreme. That's what Extreme is. It's almost like expect the unexpected. You know, that's what we do.
Yeah.